My recording device has just notified me that it might have reached the maximum capacity, so we'll see if this recording continues. So decided to make the box here transparent because I didn't like the fill. Now I was thinking about it. I think I might just go back with the fill. Let's see. I'll just keep the fill. As we can see, market's still just chopping around in this range. So just got to stay patient here. Seem to be breaking out of range here to the downside, so we've had difficulties. So we've not retested the highs that we were putting at the beginning of the day after market open. We still not tested those highs, so seeing this breakdown here back down to that 34.50 previously identified as being a possible level of importance. Found support, looks like buyers are coming in again below that 34.50. Of course, we've got the 21. Okay, there we go. There's a switch bearish on the higher time frames, so definitely be looking for short setups here, and going to have to be very cautious here, because as we know, we could just see that false break of that 34.50. Market could turn around, break the highs, and retest the previous highs put in at the market open. So gotta just be, oh, look at that, wow. So I did say we switched bearish, and it's a good thing about being patient. We identified this level at 34.50, and would you look at that, buyers came back in to take us all the way back into this range here. So we'll see if this range holds, or if we break out and continue our upward move. And of course, if we do, a possible target being the highs put in around about slightly into the market open, around that 84.50 or so. So we'll just stay patient here. 1 hour 15 remaining. So let's just see what we'll do. There we are. There we are, back into the range. Oh, there we go. It's around about at 40, about 45. Why is that not working? Something I have to think about at the moment is, what if I see a bearish setup? Do I take it with the 34.50 in mind being below? That's the concern. Or do I respect the buyers that have come in and not take a setup? That's where I'm at the moment. Again, we've come into the range and we're chopping, so as we're in the range, I'm just going to avoid taking the bearish setups because buyers have shown their interest in the range. Yeah, the bearish bias I had, I think the market's just retraced far too much from the 34.50 level, heading up towards the highs of this range identified after the news. If I do see a bearish setup, it's going to be difficult to justify, to be honest. Although I suppose we could look at it as being a rejection of highs several times. If a bearish setup did come in, it would just show that the sellers are able to hold this market down. Market has been selling quite a bit all day, so that's the dilemma I'm in at the moment. I've seen these wicks on these candles suggesting that there are buyers pushing the market up, even though those candles closed bearish. And look at that, the buyers came back in. With that move, look poised to retest these wicks, so possibly to see that breakout. We'll stay patient, stay calm, and wait. There we are, seeing that breakout to the upside. Our bias has flipped bullish, waiting for a pullback to go long. So we'll see if we can get a pullback to go long. We of course wasn't going to take that initial breakout because, as we've seen, when prices have come to the top of the range, there you had a false break, there you had a false break, and selling. So we weren't going to take that just on the off chance that we do have that false breakout. So we'll see if we can pull back within the range. We'll pull back a little bit for a continuation to the upside. If we do set up bullish here, it would be a very aggressive take by me. It would be very aggressive. We'll see. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that selling that came in around these highs. I wouldn't want to see sellers in around these highs. I'd like for them to step out of the market, considering we've just broke out of the range. I'd like for them to be fearful, running away. And what we're seeing is we saw a high, lower high, broke back within the range. Buyers don't have it all their own way. Sellers are giving them a fight. No freebies. Do set up bullish here. Probably looking to take it. Really aggressive on the exit. If it doesn't work in my favor immediately. Again, let's just see. Shouldn't see a bearish candle here. Should just see some follow through. If we do see a bearish candle, it's not what we're looking for. No, not what we're looking for. There's just too much chop and bears coming in around these highs. For my liking, just far too much. Far too much. I may still take it, being aggressive. But it's a lot of bears here. Bulls can't quite get a chokehold on this market. Again, just looking to see what's going to happen here. There we go. Bears seem to have this headlock in a bit of a. Bears seem to have this this move up in a bit of a headlock. Driving the market down, deterring the bulls. And look at that, deep retracement. Stay patient, stay calm. 106 left. Okay, we saw that deeper retracement. Bullishness come back in the market. Retesting these highs. If we get in, we're getting out quickly. Okay, I'm just submitting an order. Bearish candle getting out.
Target filled.
Okay, just waiting. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. So just had a unsuccessful outcome right there. Just had an unsuccessful outcome. That market came down so quick. So quick. So quick. Expected to see more of a follow through. Should have trusted my instincts and not get in. But thought we would see that follow through, but nope. Those bears are still hanging around. I'm hoping more often it does get tested that they're forced to exit. They're showing quite a bit of resilience here. So we're up to 3 losers. We've got 2 winners. one more loser, and we are done for the day. One hour, 3 minutes remaining. Like I was theorizing, there seemed to have a little bit of a stranglehold here on this market, despite the bulls defending that 34.50 and 21. Can't quite see the move through the highs yet. I'm just going to switch my bias to bearish here. I'm seeing quite a bit of selling coming to the market. So looking bearish down towards that 34.50.
Submit order filled.
Bullish candle getting out. Bullish candle getting out. Bullish candle getting out.
Target filled.
All targets hit. All targets hit. That was a very aggressive entry. But all targets were hit, so we're 3 for 3 at the moment in terms of wins and losses. We've got one more win available, one more loss available. If we are disciplined, then we stick to the plan. So we'll see how this plays out. We're around at 34.50. Thing is, we don't actually use it as a strat, so as tempting as it is, especially considering yesterday and today, to look at that level, it's not part of the strat. So as it's not part of the strat, we won't do anything with it. So what we saw here was false break, push down, test level. I suppose we could consider this a false break because we broke the highs, pulled back in, broke the highs again slightly, only a couple of ticks here, and we should break these lows just here in reality, because we've had several attempts higher and they've all been stuffed, so we should break the low here. Oh, there we go, at 31.25, and should be going to test this low and the lows here, because we've had attempts to go higher, can't find buyers, so we should in theory head lower because buyers just simply are not there. So level we're looking at here, looking at that 621. Beyond that, we've got, of course, the lows after the open around about the news around 1650. After the news, we had to move down towards that 1650 before had to move to the upside to a high of 67, around about 50 points. Let's have a look. So that would be the low of day. 1650 would be the low of day, which is interesting. Yesterday we did have 582, so that 1650 would be interesting, but can't imagine that's going to happen within the 55 minutes that we have remaining. Could see a rejection there of the 34.50 for the move down to 21. It's not part of the system though. It's not part of the system, as tempting as it may be. And that's why we stick to the system. It would have been tempting to think previous support becomes resistance, and if I'd have got in on the first candle, maybe. But the second one, nope, turned around and we're back above that 34.50. So it's clearly a ranging market. If your strategy is based towards range, I suppose you're happy with these conditions, as we can see, highs, lows, and so on. Now, we'll look to see what happens here, whether we do have enough momentum after clearing what essentially would be a series of stops here, whether the market can head back higher and break out of these highs here, or whether we'll put in a lower high, because we did have a series of higher highs. So we've had a high, higher high, higher high again before breaking these previous lows. So we'll see if we can start to march to the upside and break these highs, or whether we will fail and break down towards that 21 level. But we'll stay calm, stay patient, stay disciplined. I've got my P&L hidden, haven't had a peek at it, so I'm not sure if I'm up or down on the day. I know yesterday I did have it showing, and I do think that kind of affected me in terms of going well beyond the 8 trades allocated. So I'll just wait here for the moment. Have seen this pullback. Will we go short? I'm not a fan of this bind I keep seeing coming in here. Not a fan at all. The zone between 35, about 34.50 and 21 are seeing buying here. So taking a short in here would be probably have a bit more risk than you would necessarily need. Currently 51 minutes remaining. Minutes should take us up to 11:40 EST, I believe. That's increasingly looking like it was a bit of a double bottom there. The market came down, found buyers. We'll see if we do break above the 42, can hold above it, or whether with this be just simply a pullback for increasing momentum to build up to break this and this over here. So that 26 and 25, like you see, within 1 point of one another. Momentum seems strong here. Okay, short.
Order filled.
Short, bullish candle gain out. Bullish candle gain out. Bullish candle gain out.
Target filled. Target filled. Target filled. Target filled.
All targets hit on that move to the downside down to 21. So did mention that we did look bearish. Did mention that we did look bearish I like the price action. We weren't seeing these moves back up, showing the market struggling to head lower. So decided to take that short and managed to hit our targets before getting towards that 21 level, a potential support here on NQ. So that is 4 winners today. We've got 3 losers, 4 winners, 3 losers. I suppose we still have 1 allocation left that we could use, but considering the fact that we've had 3 losers, I don't really want to end the day at 50-50 in terms of accuracy. Now, in the next 50 minutes or so, are we likely to see another opportunity? I'm not sure. I honestly am not sure. We could essentially see this breakdown, increasing momentum, the level that we mentioned to the downside. Let's just have a look here. We mentioned 531.25. That is quite a bit away. That's quite a bit away. I could imagine there's going to be quite a bit of price action between now and then. We'll see how we behave here around that 621. Again, I'm not. There we go. 621. There comes the here comes the buyers at 621. Slight bounce to 27 with a low of 17. So 10 points from the lows to the highs on this brief little pullback here. We'll see if we do come down towards, we did mention earlier that 1650 of failure up here. See if we're towards that 1650. Series of lower highs here. Made a slightly higher low, broke that, came down, tested these lows just down here. Haven't quite broken them as of yet. So we'll stay calm, remain patient, remain disciplined. Still caught in 2 minds whether to take the 1 remaining allocation. That's where I'm thinking at the moment. Should I take the remaining allocation, or should I end the day +4, -3 in terms of my 8 allocations? So we've taken 7 so far. We're positive on 4, negative on 3. There we are, back up to 3450 from 21. Not part of any system that I use, but again, came down, level identified early on in the session, saw this move back to the upside. So we'll see. We'll see if we can maintain this being the low of day, or whether we can come back down, break it, or alternatively, probably say we have to break above that 4250 because we've got the slight lower high here. Where we can break above and continue to break above to the upside. So we'll see. We will see. Currently got 45 minutes remaining. Oh wow, seeing that momentum come back in now. We've broke above the highs mentioned, above the 42. Let's just see, above that 42.50. Seeing a bearish kind of being pushed in there, so would have likely got those. If there were stops there, would have likely got those stops. So we'll see if we can. There we go. Didn't see that follow through to the downside, so those stops would have been taken. And let's see what we can do here to the upside. It seems the bears aren't giving up here without a fight. Increasingly, as I sit here, it's just dawned on me that if I am not going to take number 8, then I should end the stream. If I am going to take it, then I should remain for the remaining 41 minutes. So that's just where I am at the moment. Now I've just looked at it. NQ is in a very tight range from the open, because if we were to use, say, the ruler tool to measure from the highs, which were about that. Whoop, what was that? Okay, let's just try that again, shall we?